I probably averaged about 10 hours a week of service, which would account to almost 1,000 hours throughout my entire mission of service, which really changed my view on service. I think before I always saw service as like a check mark thing, like if we had to do a service project with a young men's group, it was like, okay, let's just get this done. Whereas now I have my eyes open to it. Like, I enjoy doing it. Service was sometimes kind of hard to come by. Like I mentioned, sometimes if you couldn't find anything to do, we'd just go pick up trash on the streets. We get some trash bags and some gloves. But there are a lot of different ways to find service that we found, simply as just opening up the phone book and looking for different companies and just calling up and asking, hey, we're just looking for some service and you could use some free labor. And you use those words together, free labor, usually people will jump right on that. We also noticed that we had a group of elders. We were doing a service project at a local park, Guadalupe Park, and they were really nice to us. They'd have us work in the back, and we'd do some weeding. But we noticed once we invited the sisters, they were a lot nicer to us. They started bringing us snacks and different things that I don't know if we would have got if it was just brought the elders every time. So we started bringing the sisters with us to the different projects. One of my most favorite projects we did was a soup kitchen located in Sunnyvale. It was so much fun just working with the other volunteers as well from different congregations and just rubbing shoulders, being able to provide food for homeless people. We went there every week for at least 6 months while I was serving there, and it was just so much fun and a great thing to be a part of. It really taught me a lot about the blessings that I have in my life and recognizing just even the small things, and also the things that I really don't need, and how I'm able to have opportunities to give those to people who do need them, such as just seeing somebody on the street and giving them my coat or a pair of gloves that I have. It was definitely a change of lifestyle for me, and it truly brought me closer to Christ, which is funny because that seems like it's my goal out there, is to bring others closer to Christ, which in turn, as I do that, I find myself coming much closer to Christ. So there's other ways of finding service as well. I mean, you could even just walk into a business on the street, and again, the word's free labor. We went to Goodwill, which I wasn't aware of until going to California, because you don't find very many Deseret Industries. So Goodwill is like a thrift store. So we'd go to Goodwills and we just help bring in and out different donations that they had, and we'd even donate some things ourselves. Going to homeless shelters and just, again, walking up to the front desk and saying, hey, we're here to help in any way we can. And part of the agreements we make is, we're not here to preach our gospel, because people would say, oh no, you're just here to get us to join your church. You're just here to tell us about your Christ. And it was like, well, I mean, no, we're here to serve you. And it's again just a wonderful opportunity for us as missionaries to see the value that comes behind service and helping others. And honestly, you can find service anywhere. It really helped open our eyes to that. As far as fruits that we could obtain from service, I can't say that we saw a whole lot of baptisms come out of service opportunities. We did see a lot of teaching, though. Again, like I said, we weren't allowed to bring it up, but if someone were to ask us a question about our church, well, certainly we can answer them. So we definitely brought up a lot about about the gospel of Jesus Christ, about our church beliefs, people just asking simple questions. And I feel like this really helps get rid of the rumors that go around. We hear a lot of bad things about Joseph Smith, and it was great when people would come and ask us about him, because we just tell them, no, that's not at all what it's like. And we were able to tell them the truth. And whether or not that'll lead to baptism now or maybe in the next life, I mean, it's just a wonderful opportunity for someone else to learn truth from the source.